Togo adopts a new constitution and moves to a parliamentary system. In Togo, before the new constitution was adopted yesterday, March 25, 2024, a group of parliamentarians from the President Party, UNIR, tabled a proposal to revise the old constitution in the National Assembly. According to Article 144 of the old constitution, the initiative for revising the constitution belonged simultaneously to the President of the Republic and to at least one-fifth of the members making up the National Assembly. What exactly did this draft constitutional revision say? Before its final adoption, the new constitution proposed that Togo operates under a parliamentary system roughly comparable to the British system. Until today, Togo is under a presidential regime. What are the implications of this constitutional change? The President of the Republic will therefore no longer be elected by direct universal suffrage but by the National Assembly. The members of the Assembly will be drawn from universal suffrage for a mandate of 6 years. These members will also appoint a President of the Council who will be the head of government. The President of the Republic is elected for a mandate of 7 years instead of 5 as currently written in the fundamental law of Togo. He will only be re-elected once and without debate by the National Assembly by secret ballot, with an absolute majority.
We cannot claim a parliamentary regime and then increase the term of office of the head of state. That seems a bit contradictory to me, because in truth, by increasing the president's mandate, we strengthen his power. There you have it, so it is appropriate to respect the constitution which, for the moment, is still in force. From the moment there is a new constitution which is passed, this new constitution applies for the future, it is not for the past. This new constitution does not come to reset the counters.
The head of state will therefore have symbolic power according to the new bill. He will represent a figure of unity for all Togolese citizens.
The population must take notice of this behavior of the regime in place. It is totally unacceptable. Well, people think it's for the political parties alone. No, political parties are concerned, but the entire population is concerned because the constitution defines the rules that govern relations between citizens and the country's institutions. So, really, I call on the parliamentarians to come back to reason that even though we are endowed together, even if the modifications were made without the consent of the entire population, but okay, it exists, they don't, all we have to do is respect this constitution and the population must be ready to fight to block this illegal constitutional change.
The term in office for President Faure Gnassingbe ends in 2025. That of the MPs who studied the new proposed constitutional change law expired on December 31, 2023. According to Article 52 of the current constitution, the members of the National Assembly and the outgoing Senate at the end of its term or dissolution remain in office until their successors take office. Togolese MPs adopted, on Monday, a new constitution according to which the president will henceforth be chosen, without debate, by Parliament meeting in Congress, for a single term of 6 years. Until now, the term in office of the directly elected Togolese president was 5 years, renewable once. On the evening of Monday, March 25, Togo's MPs adopted a new constitution changing the current presidential system into a parliamentary system, now giving the power to Parliament to elect the President of the Republic. The President will now be chosen, without debate, by Parliament meeting in Congress, for a single mandate of 6 years, according to the new text read in the National Assembly and validated with 89 votes for, 1 against and 1 abstention. It is not known at this stage when the text will come into force. Until then, the mandate of the directly elected Togolese president was 5 years, renewable once. The change in the constitution, proposed by a group of parliamentarians mainly from the Union for the Republic (UNIR) in power, was adopted almost unanimously since the opposition, which had boycotted the last legislative election in 2018 and denounced irregularities in the electoral census, is very poorly represented in the National Assembly. The only opposition party, NET, still present in the National Assembly with only 3 MPs against 88 for the ruling party for an assembly of 91 seats, declared, via its leader, Jerry Tama, following the vote on his page Facebook.
We are in the Fifth Republic with a parliamentary system. The National Assembly voted 89 times for, 1 against, 1 abstention on the constitutional revision proposal. We are therefore moving to a Fifth Republic with a parliamentary regime. The vote was by secret ballot, and everyone voted according to their conscience. We must therefore accept that 89 MPs are in favor of this new constitution, and from now on, it becomes ours, for all of us. I would have liked to present a different result, but those who know me know that I am not the type to feel sorry for myself. What happened happened. We must now organize ourselves to reach out to voters and convince them to give net MPs the necessary channels to have influence within the next National Assembly. We have shown great qualities over the last 5 years. If things were done wrong, it's my fault, and I take full responsibility. We are in the Fifth Republic.
This new constitution also introduces a position of President of the Council of Ministers with full authority and power to manage the affairs of government and be held accountable accordingly. What do you think of the new Togolese constitution? Leave your opinions in the comments section. Above all, don't forget to subscribe, share and like the video. See you soon and see you next time.